What is up, you guys? Megan Elise here. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about some few little tidbits of what I learned this year in, yes, 2020. Probably the worst year for, I would say, most people, but for me it was a little bit different, and I will explain why as I go on through my day running errands and doing things of that nature. What I'm doing, I'm not really entirely sure, aside from doing laundry and going to the grocery store. So follow me and let's get on into it. Let's start off with travel. So I know everyone's like, oh my god, don't travel, don't go anywhere, like all that hullabaloo. However, I will say, me and Dustin over here, we did do a cross-country road trip in the middle of a pandemic. And did we stay in any hotels?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
We did.
Yeah, we did. Yeah. Like, hotels are super clean, and also like nobody's staying in it, so it wasn't like not safe, I would say. I think it was only one hotel. And then as far as the driving and stopping places, like pretty much every gas station everywhere is open for 24 hours, whatever. Just wear your masks. I sanitized everything everywhere all the time, brought cleansing wipes, Clorox, all that stuff. So it really wasn't too bad. And if you guys want to see that, I'm pretty sure I vlogged some of it. Let me know and I can post it. We went from LA to South Florida, and that was like over 3,000 miles, and it was just a lot. We were gone for like an entire month pretty much, and the middle states were very, very, very different when it came to like what to do about COVID, all that jazz. So it was just a really interesting time, and I'm honestly really glad that we did it, to be honest. And we even rode back with a cat. Also, I'm sure most of you are like, okay, but what about going out? Because going out is a huge thing that everyone seems to do, and personally it didn't affect me that much because the very, 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 very few times that we even went out to any restaurants or anything of that nature, outdoor seating, social distance, all that stuff. So it really wasn't bad. Also, I had to take so many COVID tests anyway for work, so it's like, knowing what I know now, I'm like, it really wasn't that big of a deal to like just go out every once in a while if things were open. Now they're not again. So now it's a little bit different, but even still, we rarely would go out anyway. And it just makes going on dates a little bit more creative when it comes to, oh, we can go on a hike and take a picnic, or we could just like go through the drive-thru and get something and just like make an indoor date night, whatever. It's all about how you want to be creative with things. For instance, I started doing, as far as being creative goes, I started doing self-portraits, which is something that I never really did before this, since I had nobody else to really shoot. Also, I just got creative with like doing dates at home again with Dustin. We were just like paint and drive-in movies. I went to my first drive-in movie. That was super fun. And they even social distance the cars and everything, so that's something to consider if you like want to go on a date, whatever. We would have plenty of game nights, movie nights, games where we'd play so many games. Some way or a way that we actually survived during the months that like there was zero work for us was unemployment. Honestly, like I took so much out of me to just like apply for unemployment, but like let me tell you, during that time they were giving out like an extra 600 whatever, and there was no work for us doing in the production world, so we had to, and with that we were actually able to pay off a lot of debt and everything like that, which we otherwise wouldn't have paid off of. So it was kind of a blessing in disguise, which was really amazing, and I'm honestly kind of glad in a weird way that it all happened. And we're walking home. I don't know how we're gonna carry all this, but this was a bad idea. And we're back a couple days later because I never actually went to the laundromat. I was waiting to go so I could film, and it just never happened. So I'm pretty sure I said everything I needed to say as far as what I learned in 2020 COVID edition. I hope you guys enjoyed. Follow me on socials, comment, like, subscribe if you haven't already. I just gave a little tidbit of like things that I did or learned or whatever during COVID. Let me know if you did any of these things, or if like you just stayed home the entire time, or what your thoughts on the whole thing were, because it was a crazy time. Also, I just watched the other day the movie Death to 2020, and I just thought it was really funny because it talked about coronavirus and everything else. So yeah, I think that's it. Have a good night. Have a good whatever you're at. I don't know. Okay, bye. Wait. Adios.